Alright guys, welcome back to part 3 of my playthrough as Pachacuti, starting with the Mayans. This is Peanut Butter Waffles. I really appreciate you guys coming back for the next episode. Picking up where we last started, sorry. Trying to decide between the library or the settler. I do think it's important to get the settlement out quickly though, so we'll start with the settler there. Got Rome forward settling. We got, I think that's, yeah, Axum forward settling. So definitely got to start claiming some of this territory before it's all gone. Got some more barbarians to take care of. Try to finish him off. Might not quite get there. Let's see what Jaguar's there. I'll have him actually finish him off. Step forward with the Hulche. Special ability can see through this vegetated terrain, so we can shoot the slinger. It will not be able to shoot us back, which is super nice. Jaguar Slayer, you finished healing up. One more turn there. Get all these guys to heal up. Another Axum settler. Probably going to steal this land up here. This looks like a good area for me. Some mountainous terrain right up there. Mount Kilimanjaro. Got the Wonder Tiles, so probably try to settle somewhere in this area. Get these navigable river tiles as well. Like to get down here, but it starts to get a little bit sketchy with Rome. Same with this area. Navigable river tiles. Those are really good for food though, so we'll see what we can't figure out. Shoot the slinger again. Jaguar Slayer, finish him off. And looks like we are meeting Benjamin Franklin, playing as Greece.
Greetings. I am Benjamin Franklin, doctor, scientist, writer, and full of advice, whether you will listen or not.
Probably won't listen too much to you, bud. Friendly greeting, though. Won't tell him what I said behind his back. Okay, want to keep him around for self-defense against Rome. Might just set him up right there as a lookout. See the enemy units coming towards us. Do have this slinger advancing on us. Why don't we try to get some defenses going there? Move on. I want to keep you around for self-defense, but we can take a step forward and use this search ability. See what there is to see. There's the capital. Bunch of desert terrain. This game, big change is all the terrains have the same total yields, so desert isn't as bad as before. It's still not good for food production, but I think you get, what, happiness. Yeah, you get happiness from it instead of food. Not sure where that slinger went, but we'll just heal up right here. He's not bothering us, I'm not bothering him. Make sure we are still beating Catherine there. Yes, we are ahead by 5 turns still. We'll just swing this guy down and back. Step forward. We do have a decent amount of gold, still not enough to buy anything. I might even want to save that up to get this altar online. 360 gold, so got a good number of turns before that'll be an option. Growing in the city over here. Wine will be nice for happiness, which then turns into food during our celebrations. Some other pretty good tiles around too. I think I will just get that wine online though. Don't have enough influence, so we will just accept this. Should give us 2 extra influence per turn. Happiness I don't find to be that crazy valuable in the early game anyway. City can now specialize, so this is your first time watching a Civ game or not quite sure what it means when they specialize. What that does is It makes it so that the city can't grow anymore. All food it makes gets sent to any cities. Sorry, the town can't grow. So this is going to stay where it's at in terms of its borders and population. Production made to gold, like it is now. All the food gets sent to what would just be my capital, split against any settlements. But we are going to keep this one growing because we still got quite a few good tiles around. Don't want to do that specialization until you're done growing. You've reached all the tiles you need. Keep growing there. Got a independent people, hostile warrior. Not too big of a deal. You'll just be on alert. And you can do a lookout. So this is the same thing as a search, except for it just stays there. Stays on alert. Now we can see this territory here and see if Rome's gonna march on us. Looking up this way, I might send this scout up over there to see what there is to see. I think I have enough defenses in the area. Definitely have some gold to buy if, say, a bunch of units start coming.
The essence of all beings is the earth water, the water plants, plants man, and man speech.
Alright, got irrigation unlocked, gives us the garden, which is just extra food, another settlement limit, and the Hanging Gardens Wonder, which is +1 food on all wonders, 10% growth in all cities. Pretty good wonder. I don't know that we'll have the capability to do that right now. We're just kind of suffering in the culture game, so I will support this to get some extra culture going. Looking at our next technology, we could get bronze working for extra defense. We could get masonry for some more culture and influence. Let's see. Start making our way up towards currency. That would require us to get masonry. Might just go ahead and take bronze working just in case I get war declared. This is around the time the AI really likes to try to see what they can't happen. So this is a great tile for science, but like I said, I want to put our unique district right there, so I'm going to keep that blank. I will just throw this right here. We get the 1 food from the mountain. 3 science isn't too bad. Yeah, I think that's the best spot. Not the best science spot, but we do get the food out of it. Got a leader attribute point. You keep earning these throughout the game, and they give you special bonuses. They get better and better as you go down. So we just got a scientific point from that narrative event that popped up. That's just +1 science. That's all that's doing for us right now. You got attacked, and we'll just run away. Low health there. Settler popped out. I think, so I'm not sure if we want to try to take this stuff. These, I mean, that incense is pretty nice for the 10% science. Now that 10% science and the incense is only for this era. That actually, the bonuses change as the eras move on. So that's not as good as it sounds. You know, late game when we have hundreds of science, that would make a big difference. Some good spots down there. Again, the Nagville terrain's really good. I think I will just start by going up this way though. We got this navigable river, some tropical, some mountains, Mount Kilimanjaro. We are in range of that ivory. We settle there, 1, 2, 3. Won't reach that wool. Could go there, 1, 2, 3, but I do want to be close to this natural wonder. 1, 2, 3. I think I'm going to just settle right there. It's a nice defensible spot. We don't have to get any additional military units down there. Let's try our hand again. That hostile city-state. Although I did want to scout up that way with him. I don't want to sacrifice any of my defenses, so maybe I won't do that actually. Got some wars going on. Catherine the Great and Benjamin Franklin. They're very similar in terms of stats right now, so we'll see. Hopefully that just gets them both behind. Rome, as always, doing great in the culture game. We're keeping up pretty decently on science, just Axiom is kind of going crazy there. You run home to heal up. You will just stay in the capital for defense. It's a lot safer to send settlers unguarded now that they can't be captured, and they do have a couple health actually. Super nice. Alright, looks like we got suzerainty of the city-state here. It's going to give us plus 25 science. Got our next celebration as well, which is awesome. Always be taking the food pretty much. Every time you get a celebration, it's an additional social policy slot. Throw that in. You get into the city and heal up. You stay on alert. Keep your eye out for any funny business. Oh, and this was actually taken by the independent people. That could be a great opportunity for us to seal a settlement. So I'm actually going to immediately make my way down that way. I'm going to purchase a Jaguar Slayer. We're going to try and see if we can't take that. That's going to be a great opportunity to steal a settler. Wish I could support this for the extra 4 signs, but we're just going to have to take the 2 since we don't have enough. You heal up. You go ahead and get the settlement down. This will be really nice. I'm going to immediately go over to get those Mount Kilimanjaro tiles on. No food, but the 4 happiness is super nice. Yeah, just go that way, grab those tiles, help us towards the next celebration, which does turn into food actually.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
Petra, just like in Civ 6, makes desert tiles very good. Don't really have any major desert cities though right now, so I'm not overly concerned about that. Maybe if we settle down the southeast area, we'll go that way. Would you rather have the influence or the gold? So that's plus 6 gold or plus 2 influence. I do kind of like the gold right now, so I will stick with that. Our merchants possess deep knowledge of the land. Travel quickly, and that gives us happiness. Capital's growing. You have some great tiles up there. 2 production, 2 science. Those are awesome. Kind of all over the place. That 20% gold towards purchasing the altar though, that is actually really nice. This doesn't really do anything for us since our Jaguar Slayers are our warriors right now. I think I'm going to take the gold. Not worried about those getting stolen. We'll get those online soon. Do want to start getting my unique district up. So we can get stealth and vegetated terrain or the happiness building. Or we can do the science building and plus 1 science adjacency from vegetated terrain on the altar. I'll go that way first for sure. I don't really think there's any wonders or anything here that I'm overly concerned about. Probably will want to grab Nalanda up here. That's a great science wonder. It has codex slots and you get a codex from it. I'll be making my way to there after I get my district online. So you are the one I just bought. We are all going to head down. Oh, they raised it. Never mind. It is gone. Well, that's good because Harriet was quite a bit ahead. Now it looks like Catherine's the one pulling away in the science. So you know what? You stay here. Since we did buy that Jaguar Slayer, you keep doing the lookout. We'll try to see if we can't clear it out and get the extra gold. So do we want the incense? Probably for that science. Yeah, we're going to head down to Ostia and get that incense. Oh, wrong slot there. I was trying to look for the resources. That gold is an empire-wide thing, so that does not get slotted into a city. So now I only need 300 gold for that. We're just a few turns away. Quick search. Ooh, another scientific city-state. I think we're going to want to be taking that. I actually got this wrong. They just became friendly with us. But only 3 turns left till we get this city-state bonus. I'm actually going to scoop you guys up and move down. It's a friendly city-state there. I don't know why we have that one tile. Oh, there was a goody hut there. That's Augustus stole from us. So now that I've looked up there, there actually isn't anything I'm overly interested in. Head down for defense. Definitely worried about Rome being aggressive as he likes to. Just gonna ignore the scout. Scouts can attack in this game. Not worried about him. This one I will like to turn into a proper city at some point. So 1, 2, 3. That jade is out of reach. No more resources we're really overly concerned about, because 1, 2, 3, that's out of reach as well. So just try to get some of these nice tiles online. 2 food, 1 production, 1 happiness. That is good. Growing here, I'm gonna immediately take that happiness, and then we gotta start getting food tiles online. So 2 more turns, just barely out of reach in the altar. Do we want to? We have another settlement limit, so why don't we get another settler out there? Because our couple wonders, extra food. Food's always very nice, but it's 20 turns on that because our production isn't great. Skip out on that for now. Since we're going to be getting the altar online, well, you know, we actually could probably do it next turn, so we'll get a little bit of gold from this, I believe. Make a trade route that slots those resources up here. Put them in the capital for 10% extra science. And then this gives us production and happiness. But yeah, once you get that altar online, since we got the Goddess of the Harvest Pantheon, they just became friendly, it looks like. Oh, no, that's from a different independent village. Okay. Our Goddess of the Harvest will get us extra food on all these farms, so that'll be really nice, helping the food game. So we will just go ahead and start getting production tiles online. So get to pick our first suzerain bonus. So free codex, we will definitely be wanting that. But I'm gonna try to befriend that other scientific city-state. So I think I want to actually do this free technology when you become a suzerain first, and then get the codex second. It's a little bit risky doing it that way, but I think that will benefit us in the long run.
The fair breeze blew.
Unlock sailing for us.
White foam flew. The furrow followed free. We were the first that ever burst into that silent sea.
It's actually really nice for the new settlement we got. These navigable river tiles get tons of food. Since we just became the first suzerain, we get a diplomatic attribute point. And look at that, Rome's actually friendly with us. That's really good to not have to worry about him declaring war on us. If we could just get a peaceful game on Deity, that is actually pretty rare. And take the influence. Trying to befriend the city-state before anyone else gets to it. Keep calling it city-state from Civ 6, but they are technically independent peoples now. Kind of want to know what's down this way actually with this guy. Let's send him over there. Go ahead and deploy our military. Do have that boat. I'd like that to not be right there. And this boat is on land. That's funny. They are sailing to the grass. Impressive technology. Yep, gonna get shot. Talked about last episode. And they actually do quite a bit of damage there. Take a step that way to avoid that. Get my commander up in there. Hulche, go and start bombarding. You can hit him one time and then heal up a little bit. There goes the Hanging Gardens anyway. Growing over here, those are great tiles, but we need to get some food online first. 2 food, 1 production, 1 happiness. Kind of hard to beat that. Don't need that +1 combat strength on cavalry. We don't have any yet. Gonna go ahead and take that. Totally forgot to buy the altar. Could have done that a couple turns ago. It's a mistake. So that is not vegetated terrain. It is adjacent to 1. Don't want to put it there because that's where we're going to put our district. Yeah, I think that this is a good spot. Nice to get that altar online. That'll really help our food up to 36. That's great. Three altars. Little quests. Costs a lot of gold because we just have to buy them in those other settlements. I don't know how I feel about that. Or getting an extra Hulche. Kind of like the economic attribute point, even if we don't complete the quest. Might go with that. I'll go ahead and try that. Take a couple steps. Next turn, I'll probably search with him. Go ahead and shoot, and this is great experience for our commander as well. Yep, just got another upgrade. So this is the only upgrade tree in the game. Units don't upgrade anymore, it's just the commanders here. These are all about moving around, helping your cities. Assault is, I think, the best. You can move immediately after unpacking. So instead of having a turn eaten by those guys, they would be able to attack right away. And then as you go down, you get combat strength bonuses when attacks. And then this gives you combat strength bonuses when defending. I like the attack strategy there. In case anyone ever wants to fight us, it's best to, be proactive on the attack against them. Take a turn to heal. Keep getting influence for our commander. Or experience, I mean. Speaking of influence, we're getting pretty close. 170 to befriend them up there. A few turns away. Take a step. And we will search. Lots of open terrain over here. Didn't really reveal too much though, so we'll have to keep moving around that way. Take another shot. And you can go ahead and take another shot at him too. And then you'll definitely need to heal up before trying to clear it because that galley will probably kill him. Don't remember where this guy was coming from. Oh, he just came down from there. Why don't you get over here too? That'll help a lot with clearing out that encampment. Rome just settled there in the navigable river. It's territory that I thought was interesting to me. That's navigable. So this is technically coastal. It can train boats that go straight out to sea there. If you look down. Oh, we can't train any units yet because it's not big enough, but that will be able to go out in that way. Yeah. I was trying to think for our next settlement, do we need it to be on the coast? But that is technically coastal. The next age being on the coast will be very important. I might put the next settlement down this way anyway, though. Got some really good resources. And right on the coast. Probably end up being a good plan. Go and shoot. You heal up. You keep exploring.
He heard these
I don't know why
horrors,
those
and
guys
his
just died.
spirit stirred, and spurred to action, he sheathed his skin in burnished bronze.
Unlocks the barracks. That gives us extra bonus production towards training military units, and tier 2 of all. Really, so I haven't trained any spearmen, but our Halche, we can upgrade them now. Probably go ahead and can either take currency or masonry. I think I will go masonry here. Let's do codices. Make sure that that got slotted in. Yeah, see, these didn't get slotted into that library. Had to remember to do that. That's good progress. It gives us our first milestone. See how we're doing. Killing it in the science game. Same amount of wonders as everybody else. Nobody's really taking any settlements from anybody. Do definitely need to get more resources online though. Alright, what do we want to train next? We could get the merchant for those extra resources. Garden for extra food. Coastal terrain, river terrain. Or wonder antiquity food buildings. Don't know how I feel about that. I might want to take... maybe just get that other merchant online. That extra resources will be very nice. And then we got our settler. So I will take a look around and start a next episode. We'll try to decide where to take him. That is it for this one. I appreciate you sticking with me through the end and, you know, embarking on this journey with me. I really appreciate anybody who watched to the end. Let me know what you thought in the comments, and please subscribe if you enjoyed it. Thank you.